104.1 KRBE. Let's get started. It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here.
Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad, bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough.
How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And
Ding dong.
Ryan. 104.1 KRBE.
Good morning.
Good morning, Houston, Texas. It's the Roula and Ryan Show. Do y'all hear me okay?
We hear you fine. Can't see you, though.
I know. It just sounds very weird to me. I had to reboot all my stuff. But it's Thursday, August 24th of 2023 at 6:01 a.m. Roula, Ryan, Eric, Twister, K, and Sam. And, technology's getting the best of me this morning, guys. I don't get it.
That's what sucks. Sometimes it's good, it works perfect, and then an hour later, just
At the end of the show yesterday, you were having problems. It was starting to click, and then now.
So what I did is I
good.
let it. I took everything out. I redid everything, and then this morning, it's taken me usually you'll see me right before we go on, and I'm like, what is going on with this Mac? Anyway, I'm
now
here.
you just got to turn on your camera so we can see you.
Yeah, you know how it's really easy on Zoom to hit, it says start video and you click that?
Mm-hmm.
And the little white glove hand cursor is over that and you hit that. It's not letting me do it.
It's funny how that company's we know Zoom. Everyone knows Zoom, but yet it's not making any money anymore, they said.
That's crazy. You would think because of the pandemic, this company must have just exploded. I mean,
well, it did.
Yeah.
I'd never even heard of Zoom before the pandemic. Had you?
No.
What was the one we used before that?
Not.
Skype?
Yeah, Skype.
Skype,
Yeah,
FaceTime.
Skype was the big thing.
Skype.
Yeah, there's a lot of different platforms now that you can use that are just as good and have different functionality. I mean, they force us to use Teams for work stuff.
Oh, no, I don't like that thing.
Teams.
And then if you did your training, you know how people can manipulate teams.
I'm the worst. I could never be a salesperson because that stuff never works for me.
No.
I had
what stuff never works for you?
sayings or just teams.
The catchphrase,
There's no I in team, but I'm there's a me in it, though.
Like when you walk into there's a me in it. Yeah, but when you walk into an office and they have the corporate motto, they put banners up on the wall.
When I did Orca Pest Control sales, the guy was always this big old burly guy, just, Wolf something Emerson. Wolf, Waldo, or...
His name was Wolf?
Rolf or Waldo Emerson, some famous poet.
The poet.
I don't know. He kept quoting that guy every day.
Ralph Waldo Emerson is who you're talking about.
I don't know his name.
Yeah.
He was a painter.
Ralph, I don't know.
No.
All I know is
Waldo Emerson.
He was a poet?
He quotes a lot because this guy did so many quotes. I'm like, is he your friend? I don't know who this guy is. I don't care.
He killed bugs.
Yeah.
Why are you quoting poets?
Well, you got to get the sale. You got to ask for the sale. So many people fail because they don't go all the way. They tell you about the product, but they don't ask you to buy. I'm like, I don't care. Whatever.
Oh my God, Eric, you're so unmotivated.
Wow. I hate selling.
I'm really gonna send him over the edge because you know how much
Unmotivated Thursday today, guys. Unmotivated Thursday.
You know how much Eric hates dream talk.
Yes.
Here we go. Let's hear it.
It's dreamish. Okay, so this is kind of like Sixth Sense type of thing. So last night, believe it or not, I do. I'm in my own way. In my head, I do my nightly prayer before I drift off onto the pillow. And I was just really missing Dad. I'm like, God, can you come to me in a dream or something? And sure enough, last night I had the most vivid dream, and I'm invited to the big family reunion. Everybody's there, but the only people that would talk to me were my dad, my aunt, and my grandmother. And my brothers were along, and they said, you can't come. Only Ryan can come. And the three of us just went into a room, and they said, and they're basically saying, welcome home. Well, the only three people in my dream are dead. And I was like, ooh, does that mean I'm getting ready to go meet him?
Uh-oh.
It was like Sixth Sense thing. I mean, all my living relatives wouldn't talk to me in a dream. The only people that talked to me were the deceased ones. So I'm like, my dad, my Aunt Margaret, and my grandmother.
In the dream, before you saw them, did you do some crazy thing like, I don't know, skydive before a hurricane?
No, we were all flying up to Pennsylvania. The whole family went, but nobody that was alive came with me. It was just I was meeting with my loved ones who have passed.
They didn't come up to you ask for money?
Well,
I'm a ghost now.
Oh my God. Well, okay, look, I don't know. This was a freak you out or
I mean,
not,
yeah,
but
I'm driving.
Do
I
you
was
tell
like,
you what I think?
no, it was a pleasant dream. Everybody was happy and
Well, that should
everything.
be good
No,
then.
I think
I was
it
like,
is a pleasant dream.
I woke up kind of like teary eyed. I was like, oh my God, thank you. It's like I
I'm
really
glad that
been
you-
missing Dad.
Look, I'm glad you got that dream because I ask for that all the time. The people that I love that I miss so much that died of cancer, or like my dad who passed away, I'm like, please, I just hope I see them in a dream. And like 3 or 4 months before my dad passed away, his father was one of 14 kids.
Whoa!
So
that's a
imagine
big
what
family.
the age gap is from kid 1 to kid 14. Kid 14 is still alive, lives in Canada. And she called my family restaurant looking for my dad, and my sister got the phone 3 months before my dad had heart surgery. And she's like, is he okay? And she's like, yeah, he's fine. He's just not here right now. Okay, I had this dream last night. Everybody was getting this beautiful grand banquet table together, and it was just everybody that we love so much that we lost. And they're like, we're getting ready for Dimitri. And I just got so worried. And she's like, no, he's fine. 3 months later.
Maybe it was a premonition.
I mean, that's how I look at it because it's supposed to be such an amazing thing. I mean, I know we're going to get like spiritual now, but a lot of people have connections to their loved ones in the afterlife. And I know 3 examples of people who say they saw their loved one they missed so much, and their loved ones always said, it's just so amazing here. Even though we miss them so much down here, it's just so amazing there. Like, my sister-in-law who died and left behind 3 kids. The youngest was in 2nd grade, and my best friend, and it's just all these crazy things. I don't know. I don't know what that means, Ryan. I'm glad you got to see your dad.
Yeah, it was just crazy.
I don't know what it
I
means.
felt so nostalgic, and I know, Eric, you absolutely hate Dream Talk, but it's like it started my day. Like I actually got in the car driving into work and listened to one of his
If it makes
playlists.
you feel good, that's
Like I was
good
playing
thing.
his music driving into work, and I was like,
I don't like Dream Talk that's like when you just tell a story and it's like I was on a marshmallow field of.
and I had
There was a
wings and I
shark.
flew
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, just-
Crocodile face.
It's like I had to be there type thing, you know.
Hey, but being on a marshmallow
But
sounds
then it had
pretty
me
fun.
thinking, I'm like, wow, the only people that would talk to me were deceased, and they've been waiting
Well,
for
maybe
me.
because you wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
That's probably maybe that's
I
why.
hadn't been
'Cause you
thinking
were
about the
asking
others.
for that.
Did they say something like, "See you soon"?
God, I hope not. I don't remember that part.
Something like that. I'd be like, "Whoa."
I love him, but I'm not ready to meet him yet.
Come with us now.
And Ryan says that, but then he'd be there, and after 5 minutes, he's like, "Okay, I gotta get out of here. How do I get away from
What's the
my-
alternative? Go to hell? I
know,
don't
but-
want to do that either.
I gotta find another cloud. My dad's driving me
I gotta
nuts.
find another
My
cloud.
grandma's driving me nuts.
No way. I love them all.
You'll love them, but
I just
after
miss them all. No, I always
after
have
an
fun
hour,
with
you'll
them.
be like, I got something to do.
Well,
You must not love your family.
No, I just know. I know you. You
I
get
love,
bored.
I love my family.
Yeah, you love them, but
Now,
an
eternity.
extent.
You make it sound like we'd be spending eternity on a little cloud together.
yeah, how do you know? I
That
don't
was
know.
not how it was in the dream.
Well, that's good. What was he wearing?
a little
Was he wearing clothes from like?
Oh,
you
yeah,
remember
did
the
you know
'70s,
from
From the
'80s
era.
or was he wearing?
No,
something
it was
less-
weird because I was trying to
Have
show
a
him.
robe?
I was trying to show him Instagram. And he was like, "What is this?" And I'm like, and I couldn't.
You
figure
were
it out.
trying to show your dad Instagram in
Yeah.
your dream?
Yeah, my dad's been dead for 19 years. There was no social media back
Dad, you
then.
missed this. Look at this.
Look at all this
You know,
stuff.
okay, and to
Here's
this
Eric doing a
point, you know-
TikTok with his dog.
And here's the crazy thing. Interesting question about the clothes, Eric, because, in the movie Coco, if you've ever seen the Disney movie Coco, Mama Coco gets reunited with her mom and dad in the afterlife, but her mom and dad are young, and Mama Coco is like 112.
Really?
And she's the daughter. Like in the end of Coco, when she's reunited, as she passes on because she's so old, she's the little old lady who's all wrinkly and small, but her dad's real young, and her mom is, I can't remember.
Yeah,
her
if
mom's
I
younger.
die, I don't want to die and be like my old pruny self if I'm like 90.
You would hope that, if there's some manifestation of what we look like now,
Yeah.
that you'd be your best self.
You'd hope.
Not this decrepit version that I am now.
I saw
I
some
just
tweet.
think it's kind of interesting because they could have just made her a little girl in Coco and be like, "Oh, Mama Coco's reunited with her dad and mom." Well, Mama Coco's like 112.
Have you seen that meme?
Oh, youthful and nice.
Where the person's like, wouldn't it suck if you die and you're a ghost and you have to do ghost jobs? Like, you have to go work at the ghost post office. You gotta.
Like,
Ghost
you gotta-
jobs.
I got to clean ectoplasm.
I'm a
Is
pest
there
control
a VIP
ghost
room
guy.
in heaven? Is there like like a celebrity list in heaven?
that's true,
Are
though.
there morning radio shows in heaven? People still got to wake up.
How do you
and be
find
entertained?
everybody there, too? It's like, hey, wait a second. I want to go find, whatever pop star just passed away.
Oh, you can drive by his cloud.
That's what I always
You
wonder.
have
I
the
know it's
stars,
dumb,
like maps. You got to go to.
the heaven map of the stars.
I know, just like
It
think
works
about
that
that.
way.
It's so funny. It's like, like think of like famous people who've passed on. Like, I'm just so curious to know how that works. When you get up there, are you like, oh my God, you're JFK. Oh my God, you're Marilyn Monroe. Or is it just like they're all the same kind of, I don't know.
I guess we'll all find out one way or the other.
Well, I would hope that I get to live a long, long life, and I don't find that answer out yet.
Yep. Hopefully for a long time.
I don't want to have that answer yet. Dream talk here on the.
Sorry to go down that path. It just set the tone of my day. I was
Put
like,
you in a good mood from
yeah,
it.
it did. It's like I was really missing him, so it was kind of cool.
I mean, I think that it's pretty nice you got an instant dream when you actually asked for it.
I know. I was like, wow, your prayers are answered.
Everyone's done that, though. You had a dream and you wake up and you try and get back into that dream.
You can never get back. You can never find that point.
Yep.
Yes,
Dang
don't
it.
you hate that? Don't you hate that? Like, what? And then you try to go back to bed like, I'm getting back in there. I'm getting back in there. No, it's like once you jumped out, you're out. You can't go back in.
I was hoping to wake up this morning and see the Astros win, but
That was a nightmare.
I fell asleep. As soon as I saw the home run, I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
screw this.
No,
I'm
wait,
done.
but it got worse. It was worse then because I wasn't going to turn it off. I didn't want to watch
You
the
stayed with it, right?
Miss it. It was a 4-4 game, and we had to go to the 10th inning. And so we're thinking, okay, just carry through the top of the 10th. We'll get to the bottom of the 10th. Well, these mofos hit a 3-run homer, so we're down now 7-4.
That's why I quit.
And I'm like, oh. Then our Astros load the bases. We had 2 on with 1 out, and I'm thinking, okay, come on, Chaz. You're just waiting on third. We got to just start getting. Then Tucker's up. Bregman strikes out. Dubon struck out. Left the bases loaded.
Hey,
and
but let's look at the
Tucker
positive.
did score. It was 7-5 instead of 7-4, but still.
Look at the positive. Needville, 1 game away from the World Series.
Yeah, they play, what, Saturday?
Yep.
Nice. Good job, Needville.
Are every single game being broadcast? I have to find
Yeah,
out.
it's ESPN.
All on ESPN. All in the afternoon. I'm trying to find some football NFL talk, and it's little kids,
Yeah.
12-year-olds playing baseball. I'm like, come on.
Espen. Wasn't that movie with Adam Sandler? He named his daughter Espen
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
for
that's
ESPN.
Yep.
I'm saying it's definitely more interesting than anything else that's been on ESPN in my gym at that precise time. Like, all right, so this is actually kind of exciting.
Yes, these little kids, because they're fighting hard.
Really doing way better than I could ever do.
We're not playing for millions of dollars. We're playing for love.
Love of the game.
How sweet. The love of the game. Okay, coming up next, if you're going to the Beyonce show, Ahmad, Beyonce has some instructions for you as a fan if you're going to attend her show, and it has to do with how you show up looking. We're going to tell you all about it in Scoop. Here's your weather for today.
Oh, my God, y'all. 105 is what they're saying this afternoon. 105. That's not even the heat index. That's just the temperature. 105 today. Right now, it's already 82 degrees and 613 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Keep your radio right here
Time for your daily scoop. Roula and Ryan Celebrity Scoop.
on KRBE.
It's brought to you by Innovative Lasers of Houston. Okay, so Beyonce is on the Renaissance Tour. Tickets are insane. If you look at her shows, how many shows she's doing and what they cost, insane. And people are very excited to welcome Beyonce back here for 2 nights, September 23rd and 24th. Now, I know, Eric, I just need you to hold on right now before you just get on your cranky train. But we got to do some Zodiac talk.
No.
Yay!
Man, first you got me
Beyonce.
with Dream Talk, now Zodiac.
Now, Zodiac talk. Okay, so here's the thing. The Zodiac has 12 signs. There's 12 months of the year, but they all run weird. On the 21st, it flips. So if you are like an August 21st baby, you're no longer Leo, you flip to Virgo. And then I think on the 21st. I don't know them all by heart, but you know what I'm saying, Sam? You know, it flips in the 20s. Sometimes it's 21st.
Sam, are you the
22nd,
Zodiac
23rd.
expert?
Yes.
She is. She loves that
That's
stuff.
why I was hired for
She
this
loves
show.
that stuff. And I know Ahmad is going
love
to the show
football.
on. And Beyonce. And like numerology, I think we mentioned that the other day, Ryan, about numerology.
Yeah.
Beyonce's really into the numbers. She was born on September 4th. She got married on April 4th. I think Jay-Z's birthday is something on the 4th. Everything with 4s. And she loves September. That means she's a Virgo, but only up until September 22nd. I still think this should bleed over to the Houston show for you, Ahmad, because she is asking all her fans who are coming to the shows in September to wear silver.
Yes.
That is the color of the Virgo.
And it stops right before my show, which I'm like, okay, do I wear silver or not?
Yes,
'Cause
you're going to wear silver.
I
You're gonna
want
wear
to wear silver and black.
Because
What are
here's
you
what she
gonna wear?
says. Here's what she says. She says, we'll surround ourselves in a shimmering human disco ball each night. Everybody mirroring each other's joy. Virgo season together in the house of chrome.
House of Chrome. Not everybody has a silver outfit at home.
No, Ryan, people have already been posting like how they have outfits planned, and it's like sparkly pink.
Do you have yours planned?
I have an idea of what I want, but I haven't bought it yet because she's like, okay, on my birthday, on the Houston show, wear yellow and black.
Are you dressing for her, hoping she'll see you, or are you just doing it for the vibe?
I want to do the vibe. It's the Renaissance. Everybody's in these like abstract, like ballroom kind of outfits.
It's like when everybody dressed up for Taylor. Go ahead, Kev.
Highly recommend Sharpstown Mall or Plaza de las Americas.
I love it over there.
Because they have some of the most fun, glittery stuff that's meant for maybe quinces or like outlandish prom wear.
Right.
But it's fantastic.
Powder baby blue tux.
I mean, you could do the same thing in chrome with some glitter shoes. They don't have one glitter shoe pair there. They got all of them there.
So if you're going to go to the show, I guess you have to coordinate accordingly. When I first saw the story and I was thinking of the date, I just looked it up because I thought that Virgo season ends on the 23rd, and I thought, okay, well then that means one night show you should be in silver, and the next night show you should be somewhere else. But apparently it stops the day before. You do what you do, boo. You do what you want to do, boo.
I'm gonna do what I want to do.
What if she changes it the day before, and you're like, whoa, now I gotta do purple?
Listen, I'm still gonna try to end up on the website. That's like the main goal of everybody's like, oh, she posted me on the website. My outfit was good enough.
So your life would be complete.
Okay. Oh my gosh, would it be complete?
Screenshots.
How old are you now? 24?
25.
25, that's your life's complete.
Yes, my life
my
is
goals
complete.
are slightly different by 25.
Yeah, I bet they were.
I was trying to find a way to eat.
Yeah. He's spending money on gowns and glitter shoes.
Gowns.
Well, I mean, you got to turn up for the star that you love. I mean, look at how the Taylor tour has taken the world over, and everyone's dressing up.
That's
and
one of the good points. Wear tinfoil.
Turning out.
Get some Reynolds wrap. Go to Costco. Get that big one.
Okay,
You'll really stand out.
Elevated.
Kevin, don't you have a tinfoil hat in your closet?
Yeah.
It's chrome, honey.
Okay.
He's like,
that's how he talks to the aliens.
yeah, it's like Magneto. He's got that big old helmet.
Speaking of dressing up for concerts, as I mentioned, Beyonce and Taylor, the TikTok challenge, I think, Eric, you brought it up yesterday about holding your dog and swinging around.
Yeah,
Sam tried it on her
at producer Eric,
Instagram and yours.
I did two. I did one fail. For some reason, I think Ahmad told us you're supposed to put the camera like on your chin and hold it.
Like, yeah, but that only works if you have boobs.
Like where?
It didn't work for me.
Well, because all we saw was Eric's nose and his chin hair.
Yeah, and then you see the camera fall almost hit my dog. And then the first time I realized my daughter, I told her, she goes, Dad, you put it in your mouth.
I tried the mouth one, and that didn't
dirty.
work for me. I had to use the boobs.
Oh.
Misty
Wipe your
Pants
phone down
Aussie,
first.
if anybody needs to see Misty's video.
Actually,
Misty
somebody
Pants.
was attacking your dog yesterday.
Where?
Like in what way? They
On
were
social
Like
media?
physically attacking? I think we know this.
Man baby, the one that attacks me.
Listener line?
You didn't get that one right?
Oh,
You don't use
I
this
have
one.
not gone through them all yet. I'll go through it.
Yeah, she attacked Ryan because of Dolly Parton when he
God.
ageist man over here.
Well, that's okay.
He dared to
Don't
talk about our
attack
national
my
treasure.
Child.
All right.
You find it. It's
I'll get it. I'll get it right now. Hang on.
The next
Just
break.
do the
Yeah, you
next story.
find the attack
Well,
on
while
Sam.
he looks that up, let me tell you this.
It's about your dog's
While he looks
eyes.
that up, regarding your videos, guys, I don't know, Eric, did you say it started yesterday with the Taylor cats, or is it somebody else started that with the dogs doing that in the circle?
I just saw the dogs going around for.
Okay.
I never saw anyone do cats.
Oh,
but
I've seen cats.
I
They're
assume-
really cute.
I assume cats should be doing it because that's their
Their
thing.
little legs are like.
Yeah, so the story about the Taylor Swift cat, I don't know what we call this. I don't know what you call this. It's not a challenge. We're not trying to challenge you
This is a
to make
trend
your cat
This
dizzy.
is a trend.
Like
Like
trend.
TikTok
Thank
trend.
you. So, if you have a cat, not a dog, you're supposed to play Taylor's song August and hold your cat the way Sam was holding Misty under the front legs and do the circle. But people are now, the Cat Protection Animal Charity issued a statement saying, at no point should an animal deliberately be put in a position to feel fear, anxiety, frustration, or experience pain for the benefit of human entertainment. So, Sam, that's probably not good you did that. But cats in particular, they say, will experience extreme stress.
Say goodbye
by
to
being
every
swung
movie that's
around or
ever had
spun
a
around.
horse or any kind of animal in
Misty
it.
was totally fine. She just doesn't like being held like that.
Yeah,
That's the
especially
issue.
they say for certain dogs, like my dog, you're not supposed to hold them by their arms like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it feels comfortable for them there.
No.
But he would have let me know. He would have said something.
That's why Misty was just like, okay. Are you
Okay,
done yet?
speaking of dogs and cats, if you have a dog and a cat that you love so much, for years I've heard you guys talk about different personality traits of your dogs when it comes to, having to go to the doctor, like the vet or things like that. Since I am homebound, Roland Vets came to my house yesterday. 'Cause remember I told you that she ate the throw burrito spongy thing?
Oh.
And she was due for like a booster shot or something. And so Roland Vets is a mobile veterinary. It's Roland Vets Rockin' Pets, and they are a mobile unit. So they came to my house yesterday, and they rolled up, and I go, oh, they're here. Charlie, my dog, starts, bark, 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 bark out the door. She's barking because she doesn't know who it is. And the vet came in because I'm on my scooter. So I open the door and I scoot back. The vet came in, and y'all, what is it? It's like the sense of dogs. She's like the sweetest looking lady. Totally not threatening at all. She rolled up in this vet van. It's not the first time Charlie's been in there. The shaking of this dog.
Well,
her
all dogs
hind
are like that.
legs were shaking like crazy, and she went running into the kitchen. And so then we're like, Charlie, Charlie. And so we had to kind of try to like get her. Like we couldn't get her. Like she was going all.
Charlie has met this person before then.
This is a different vet. This is the first time I met this vet.
That's weird that they.
Here's what I think.
knows.
I think that vets probably carry on them the smell of
Fear?
Other
veterinary
dogs.
other dogs and the veterinary clinic, maybe the various medications.
Yeah.
When the dog smells the vet, the dog knows the vet, and the
Yeah.
dog knows
Yeah.
to start freaking out.
You think that happens
Every time, my dog is like
The
15
shaking
now,
is
so
crazy.
I take her to the vet a lot. And every time we pull up, she knows that building. She starts shivering.
think
It's
people that-
crazy that she knows the building. It's
What if
crazy
you're
that
just a vet in the real world and you're just like going out to
Yeah.
dinner, or you go to a friend's house? Does the dog know that you're a
Remember,
vet?
their sense of smell is like 400 times greater than ours.
Kevin
Right.
So
saying.
you've got like, 50 dogs' scents on this one person. It's going to flip them out.
Well, I have to say that she was really good because here I was thinking, okay, you go on the right side, I'll go on the left side with my scooter, and we're going to try and corner her. No, this vet had it down. We didn't need to corner her. She had some magic touch. Charlie got on the couch. She just sat there shaking, and the vet picked her up real sweet and took her and got her, and she's fine. She's fine. It doesn't matter. She barely ate that burrito. She's good. Dogs have eaten worse things.
When we come back,
And
Brian,
so-
you got the audio?
I do. You want to hear a listener line? Because we've all gotten it. I mean, there's even you,
No.
Rula. Rula, you've even gotten
I'm gonna have to
critiqued.
go to the bathroom.
Oh, I know, honey.
Busy.
If people did not hear the rapid fire quiz yesterday, it was on. It was a throw
We didn't really
down.
we didn't get any.
No, we didn't get any about rapid fire.
Yeah,
Just
that's
some
what's
other
funny.
things, though.
There's only one negative text out of the whole thousands of texts yesterday.
I think people
I know.
have
And
loved
the comments made me laugh so hard because people
love
had
the
such a good
fight.
time during the
yeah.
fight. Okay, we'll get to that next on the Rule and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE.
104.1. Back to the Roula and Ryan Show.
All right, the listener line number is 713-278-VENT. And by the way, if you're just waking up, you're about 20 minutes away from Rule and Ryan's Roses. It's that day of the week.
And if you're just waking up after we play the listener line, you might want to stay in bed, and we'll tell you why. Go ahead. Let's hear what's up on the listener
Should
line.
we set it up first?
Yeah.
Because yesterday
Yeah.
Rilla played audio of Dolly Parton.
And I just mentioned, like, ooh, she's starting to sound a little bit older
It
because she was whistling, like, I'm talking like,
She was saying, I don't lose my temper, I use my temper. But
was
she's
cool.
75 years old, and she sounds a little older. And Ryan made a comment.
I really
And I
got-
said, how dare you try to mar our national treasure.
And then we
Dolly
talked
Parton.
about Misty, which is
Sam's dog.
about her
She's got
eyes kind of look
really
they're blue, right?
Bug out.
They are blue,
demonic.
and people
They do
are
look evil.
used to seeing a beautiful blue-eyed.
So this is the lady that always
Australian
She
Shepherd.
calls Eric the man baby.
she loves to see me lose. I thought when I heard her voice, I'm like, oh, she's going to attack me about
She
rapid
loves-
fire
loves
Was
her
yesterday.
taunt.
there a call about attacking you, though, Ryan? Did you want to play that first?
Well, that's in it. It's all in one call.
Yep.
It's
It's
a
all-
one-stop.
I was hoping it was just going to be you, and
I
then
kept
we
waiting for
ran
her
out of time.
to attack me, attack Ryan. Nope.
And the thing is that
Dang it.
I really like her a lot because she's eloquent. She really has some good points, and I'll take the punishment.
After this call, I'll see if I like her.
Ryan, how dare you age shame Dolly Parton? She's 7 years old. Yeah, she's old. That's the goal. To keep waking up every morning to reach that point. I would think, as someone who has faced his own mortality on numerous occasions, you would hope to be so blessed as to be 77 years old and to sound like it. So back off of Dolly. She is a national treasure. Sam.
Damn straight.
Okay, before I get to Sam, I'll
Damn
have to, I'm
straight.
stopping her for a second. You know what? You're right.
say
I
damn
deserve that.
straight.
I deserve that. Okay.
That was
She makes a
very
great point.
well
People wish to
said.
make it to 77.
Yes.
She makes a great point.
That's a great
And she's
point.
living her best 77-year-old life.
So
Okay, yes.
my
Bravo.
apologies to anybody. Okay, now Sam, here comes your punishment.
No.
Your dog, Misty, I know you love her very dearly, but yeah, your dog has crazy eyes. Specifically, your dog, I've seen pictures of her on Instagram, and she has possessed eyes. She looks demonically possessed. I'm sorry. She does. She does. I know you look at her through rose-colored eyes. You know, the movie Pet Sematary comes to mind. I don't know if you've seen it before, but you know, like the pet comes back and they don't look quite right. That's what Misty looks like after being resurrected from the Pet Cemetery. I said what I said. I said what I said.
Oh my God.
We are officially broken up.
Now, Sam has not seen that, but I have told her that we're going to watch it at a movie night at her house.
You got to watch the original.
No, I can't watch
Yes.
it.
Oh, it's silly.
It's my God, when you see the toddler boy coming back.
Okay, stop telling her she hasn't seen it.
Why
are you ruining it?
Ruin it.
Save it
Ruin
for
it.
her.
If she hasn't seen it, don't tell her the scenes.
Just turn it on and let her watch it.
No.
Yes.
You're gonna
Don't
giggle.
go burying those pets up there on that hillside.
You do a good Fred Gwynn.
Yeah. What is a ute? What is a ute? He's also the judge in My Cousin Vinny, if you've seen that.
Phil was eating that mic there.
Yeah, you're really like, you get excited. You're eating that mic.
Well, I told you guys that I was having technical issues, and I turned down my mic, and then you said to turn it back up, Ryan. I had it turned down, but you said turn it back up.
So you got to find that sweet spot because you're talking. You're like, hey, it's Roula, and I'm talking like this.
It's like roast beef. Roast beef.
Somebody's getting a wake up.
Oh my gosh, the texter's so mean. Stop
About
it
Misty?
about my dog.
You love your dog, and that's fine. She does have
Misty
kind of
looks. There's
different looking
some
eyes.
memes. Look at that meme. No.
Okay, let me tell you
Mr.
why.
Deeds. Isn't that in Mr. Deeds?
Yeah, it's Steve Buscemi's character in Mr. Deeds with the
that's right, with the crazy
Shut
eye.
your mouth.
yeah, crazy eyes.
Okay, let me tell you why. If you're just waking up and you're really dragging today, that maybe you want to just stay in bed, and here's your excuse. Today, August 24th, is the number one day most likely where people are going to call in for a sick day and skip work. And whether you're sick or not, this for some reason is the day that people are like, they call in sick on August 24th more than any other day, either because they are sick for real or they just don't want to be there. In general, in this study, more people call in sick in late summer because kids are back in school and the weather's
They start
in our
bringing the germs
world is
back
very
home.
hot. No, it's not that. It's they just want to be by themselves in a quiet house.
Just making it up. Yeah, their kids are in school.
Yeah. So if it's oddly quiet at work today, that's why. Today's the sickest day of the year for call-in, whether you're sick or not. But if for people who are actually sick, they have stomach bugs, they have COVID, they have anxiety.
There's a lot going around right now. You know, it's like I'm thinking about masking up again. I mean, right now we got COVID resurgence. There's a flu strain going around, and there's some other bug that I was reading about. There's like 3 different nasty things going
Did you
around.
see that lady yesterday? She should have called in sick, the teacher. I think there's audio on where we get our audio in Oklahoma. I didn't know if it was real or not, but I guess it is real. She went to work drunk. The teacher, and like the cops are there.
How'd they get audio of her?
They got the camera.
Oh, you're saying audio of her arrest,
They have the audio,
not audio of her
there's a
teacher.
cop. There's a cop in there with the principal. I think I didn't click on the audio because I saw the video, so I don't know. I'll tell Sam.
I watched the video as well.
Yeah, I thought I'm like, is this old? But I'm like, no, man, this person's already drunk. I figured the teachers would get drunk like in October when they're
Hold on
really.
a second.
Wow, she shows up in the morning drunk.
The first week you're already drinking.
Have any of you ever been drunk
that
in the
means
morning?
She has an actual problem.
No,
Have you ever been morning
no.
drunk?
woke
ever?
up and I was still drunk.
hungover.
Oh, yes.
I got drunk at brunch. But brunch
I've
is like
never
12
been drunk
to 2.
in the morning.
Pretty much every single Nutcracker Fest.
Oh, you get tipsy?
Because y'all
Oh,
send
right,
me out in the
Kevin.
parking lot to tailgate
Yes.
with the ladies
Correct.
who are gearing up for the sale.
What are they
Nutcracker
drinking?
Market.
What's like
For
their
the
drink of
shopping.
choice? Like when
It's
they're out
always it's mimosas.
Mimosas?
Oh, but now I've been doing more carajillo since I've,
my God,
I've
yes.
really become a fan of that drink, which is coffee and liquor 43.
Oh, I would think they do things like
So
peppermint
delicious.
schnapps or something, you know, for the season.
You know, I've seen that there, but not as much as the mimosas. A lady loves a good mimosa in the morning.
Schnapps is like a young person's drink. I don't.
You know,
I
if
don't
you
like
Kevin, you're
schnapps
turning me
anymore.
upside down, Kev. You're turning me upside down. Because I never thought to myself in the morning where you should be drinking coffee for the day to give it a little kick.
Oh,
Little kick.
What's the story
I
say?
might
there?
have to make me a carajillo right here in the next 20 minutes
Say about
because
this-
I get to broadcast from the house. Did you find the audio, Eric?
Yeah, Sam found the story and the audio.
Yeah.
We haven't previewed it, but we can play because it should only be a few seconds.
Yeah, it's only
Okay,
30
let's hear it.
seconds.
Drunk teacher in Oklahoma showing up for work and getting arrested. Is she got arrested or she got...
Oh, she got arrested.
Yeah,
Here's
arrested,
a little bit
and
of
this
it.
is the first day of school.
How much you had to drink?
I drank last night.
There's no way you drank last night. Well, I did drink last night.
Did you drink at school is what he's asking you. Tell us the truth.
I didn't drink at school.
You blew 2 times the legal limit. Ooh. Do you drink often?
Oh, my God.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just trying to understand why.
No, I'm seeing a counselor.
Okay, no more games, right?
Yeah.
Other than that.
My juice?
That there is wine. She's lied, and Mr. Ogle found a cup that had wine residue in it on her desk, so.
Oh, she's drinking wine in the classroom.
What grade does she teach? Does it say?
Third grade.
Third grade. How tough is a third grade?
That is
Come on.
frightening. Drunk.
Well,
with a
obviously,
third grader?
y'all, she has a problem. She's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, she's an alcoholic. It wasn't like, hey, I'm a drunk teacher because I'm sick of this. She actually has a problem. Oh, my gosh. That's really unbelievable and terrifying and sad for her. It's
really
sad.
They put the cuffs. She's like, please don't put the cuffs on me.
Not in front of the kids.
But he's like, I have to. That's, it's
put like a sweater over her hands or something,
in
so
the
they
back.
can't
I mean,
see
you're
it.
still your arms.
Did they
back
arrest
like
her
that.
because she got, do we know? I guess we have to deep dive in the story.
Well, she
did
was lying
get,
a lot.
like,
She was not
aggressive, or she was acting kooky, and like one of the kids went and said something like she's tipping over.
She didn't get aggressive. She just kept pleading, like, please don't do this. Don't do this to me.
And
he's like,
oh no, I meant Eric, like the before story, like when they figured out she's drunk, like who reported the drunkenness? You know what I wonder? Like, was there a third grade child who went to? That's what I was saying. I have to deep dive that. There was a third grader that said, "I'm going to the office to talk about you."
It's really sad,
It's not right.
You think, you get angry because they're lying, but that's what addicts do. They lie to themselves, they lie to other people, and it's very, very sad.
Yeah, but you're with kids. That's dangerous.
What'd you say, Sam, about the story?
I just clicked it real quick, and it said the superintendent could see that she was being intoxicated. Something seemed off, and she didn't seem like the same person he talked to earlier this morning.
Oh, okay.
And so she was saying that she's taken medicine for anxiety the night before.
Oh, my God. So she's taking Xanax and alcohol.
Let me read it. She was unable to name the medication. And then that's when they started deep diving into what exactly she was just doing. It's not just one drink. It's a lot more.
Oh, boy.
Oh, gosh, that's sad. In other news, if you're looking to get some coffee, the pumpkin spice latte is back today.
I know. I told him, please go get some.
Hey, time for KRBE's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
Brought to you by Duncan. Go Needville. Hey, Needville is advancing. They beat the Seattle Little League team. And now they're a win
Little
away.
League World Series.
They're a win away from the World Series. A win during the championship on Saturday will secure Needville a spot in the World Series championship on Sunday. So
the World Series for Little Leaguers is not just one, like the actual World Series when it comes down to the final two teams. Is it just one game, or do they do like a series of like 3 games or
it's 1
5
game.
games?
Just
It's just one game.
Yeah. One game.
One and done?
Yeah. Once you're in the championship, it's not like a World Series like.
Okay.
No, it's not like best
here.
of 7 or anything
3 out
like
of 5.
that.
Yeah.
No.
Unfortunately, our Astros did not. We didn't do the.
We're just going to go right
for
past
them.
it.
They had the same amount of losses as they did last year, the whole season.
Oh, really?
Last year,
Right now?
Last year, they're 106 and 56. This year, they're 70 something.
But think about all the
56
injuries
losses.
that we had. We had a lot of people out this season. Okay, so
Alvarez didn't play again yesterday.
Houston, as of yesterday, has gone 47 days in a row with 0 or less than 0.01 inches of rain. So we are in a massive drought. The city of Houston is starting a mandatory water restriction on Sunday as it enters stage 2 of its drought contingency plan. Outdoor water must be limited to the hours of 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. Residents who violate the water conservation order will be punished. First violation, you just get a written warning. All other violations, fine of up to $2,000. So take it seriously.
So I've said this before. I'll say it real quick. What I did is, since I have an old house, my AC empties outside of my house. So the drips all go into this one bucket. And then I pump that water into the yard and use that as my watering situation. It's just a sump pump. A lot. You'd be surprised.
That's crazy.
There's got to be, 20 gallons.
Well, thank you for doing that.
A day.
You're saving.
Cool.
You're saving. If every
And
person does that.
Can I ask a question for people who are just tuning in and maybe heard that halfway? Does that mean on Sunday, if people see water in your street because your sprinklers were on, you could be fined a lot of money? Is that what that is?
I don't know who the neighborhood narc is, but just read the
I'm
articles.
just saying, like,
it's on every news.
They say do your part. I saw the headlines last night when it came down. It was do your part, everyone, do your part. But I'm thinking okay, so I guess I gotta go turn off my sprinklers then. Make sure the box.
Have y'all noticed the water pressure's low?
Pause.
Like when I get in the shower, I'm like, ooh, do I have the pool on right now? Nope, I don't. It's just the water pressure is lower right
I was wondering
now.
about that. Your hair's looking a little flat there.
Yeah, no volume.
Yeah,
today.
can't get that volume. No. What's going on?
Coming up next, we've got while Ryan goes to the bathroom to check his hair,
he's gonna use the water
Eric's
here.
gonna give him some.
Gonna have to use that
stuff.
that dry shampoo or something.
Yeah, we're gonna get ready for Roula and Ryan's Roses. This is where you think your mate might be cheating, and you want us to help you find out if it's true or not. That's gonna happen next on the Roula and Ryan Show.